Hey, hey y'all. Happy Monday. As y'all can see, I'm out here in nature and I'm getting a walk in. I'm gonna just call this a walk with God. I might do a series, I'm not sure. Um, but I wanted to get this walk in because, well, I went to drop my dog off so he could get his annual checkup. So he's gonna be out I guess a good 3-4 hours, something like that, because I got to do the teeth cleaning. They have to do the anesthesia and all that other stuff. So he gonna be there for a minute, okay? So I figure I'd take this time to make this a part of my day. Um, as I'm walking this path this morning, I think about Matthew, the 7th chapter, the 13th through the 14th verse. And you all can go and read that for yourself. But that's a verse that actually sticks close to me and sticks close to my heart, because I'm just gonna paraphrase it, okay? And what Jesus is saying, he's saying that the road to destruction is wide. The road to darkness is wide. A lot of people travel that road. But the road to light, the road to life is narrow. And it's also hard. So we're going to have hard times going down that narrow road. So today, as I start my walk again, and nothing's wrong with starting over, y'all. Nothing's wrong. Sometimes I get mad, like, dang, I got to do this again. But there's nothing wrong with starting over. And thinking about that verse, that scripture on my walk today, I'm going to say that I'm walking the narrow path. And the narrow path that I'm walking is getting up and doing things when you don't feel like it. When you're tired, when you say, look, this is my only day off. I want to take this day and just rest. But no, you got to get up. You got to get that body moving, and you got to walk. You see, because if I want God to continue to use me, I have to be fit. I have to be healthy. And when I'm keeping myself healthy, I'm saying yes to God. I'm not only saying yes to my body. When I say yes to God, I am saying yes to my body. I'm saying yes to my health. So we have to be cognizant of, how you doing? We have to be cognizant of the path. We're going to bump our heads sometimes. We're going to trip and fall sometimes. And you know what? It's okay. I've been down this road before. And when I say that, I've been down the road of the yo-yo, the back and forth, weight gain, weight loss, that type of thing. But one thing that I can say that I am grateful for, I'm not on any medications. Nothing. No blood pressure, no diabetes. Some of the same things. How you doing? Some of the things that in our culture we've been known to have. And it's because of the culture and because of our choices. Just because, let me tell you something. Just because your grandmother and your great-grandmother and grandfather had diabetes or had high blood pressure, that don't mean you have to have it. It really doesn't. It's all in what you eat. And as I'm looking at my face through this, I see how chunky he has gotten again. I've allowed that to happen. And I'm asking God for forgiveness for that. The double chin, baby, you know it's time to do what you got to do when that double chin start rolling out, okay? But listen, I'm not going to beat up on myself. I'm just going to start from where I am today. And I'm just going to continue this journey. And this journey that I'm walking, God is walking with me. So this is my walk with God journey. Okay. I don't have any excuses not to walk. Okay. Because when I was living in Texas, oh, that was a while back. That was in 2005, something like that. Shoot, that was a long time ago. 20 years ago. I was after Katrina, whatever that was. And I was on a journey then. And I walked an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening. I did not eat after 7 p.m. And in 10 months, I lost 70 pounds. And I didn't realize that until I had gotten to a size where I was actually comfortable in walking. So it can be done. I've done it before, so I know I can do it. Just 10 years ago, I was with my girl, Trina. She has a program called I Used to Be You. And that was awesome. I was like, by the time I'm 50, I want to be a certain size. I want to feel a certain way. And I did it. I lost, I think, about 40 pounds at that time. And that was almost like a 2-year journey for that one, right? With eating, because it starts in the kitchen, y'all. Y'all be going and do all this hitting, running around, and thinking that that's going to do it. You're going to tire yourself out, y'all. But I'm going to tell you, there's nothing wrong with doing hit, and there's nothing wrong with that type of thing. But it starts in the kitchen. When you started in the kitchen, baby, it's only up from there. So it's about eating healthy. It's about being disciplined. And in walking on this road, and walking on this narrow road that I'm walking now, it is about discipline. So the same thing that Jesus said, it's going to be hard sometimes. You're going to have to discipline yourself and read your word and come to God and trust in Him to help you down that path. You see, we want the company of people, and we feel more comfortable with people walking with us down a path than we're comfortable with God walking with us down a path. That's backwards. God woke you up this morning. A person didn't wake you up. Your alarm clock didn't wake you up this morning. God did. So that should be the one and only one that you're concerned about having on that path with you. So as I walk, I hope that somebody else has made the choice to be healthy. And let me tell you something. Satan does not want us happy. He gives us a false hope of happiness, right? He wants us to be broke down. He wants us to be to go the path that he wants us to go down, and that wide, that broad path that seems is easy because we're enjoying ourselves and we getting our little thrills, which is temporary, okay? He wants that. He wants you to be out of breath when you walk. Like, I'm kind of out of breath now. And that was never an issue for me, walking or whatever. And it's not an issue now. It's just that it's going to take a little bit more energy, a little bit more walking for me to see that it's okay. You could do it. You did it before. How you doing? And you can do it again. It feels good out here. It's not too hot. And the reason why I picked this trail because of all the trees. I decided not to go on the lake today because that sun is beaming. And yesterday was just a nasty, stanky hot. When I walk outside, when I open the door, it's just hot. Okay. But y'all, I compared the Matthew 7:13 through 14 with my walk today. I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see. Hold on. That's the path I'm walking. You don't see anybody on it, huh? It's just you and God. It's just you and nature. And it's okay to walk. You're never alone. You don't have a person per se that's walking with you, but you have God that's walking with you on that path. And if you are persistent, if you are consistent, if you persevere no matter what, no matter how hard it feels, no matter how tired you get, no matter how much sweat is dripping down your face and your neck and your body, it's okay. God is with you. And the thing that I love about God is that He gives us a choice. You have a choice whether to put that fork to your mouth, put that cake to your mouth, put that candy bar to your mouth. You have a choice. And you also have a choice in life. Whether you're going to walk that narrow path and allow God to walk with you, or you're just going to go down a path that everybody else is going because it look like they're having fun. And you don't want to feel guilty about the path that you're going down. So it's great to see somebody else on that path that's leading to darkness, that's leading to death. And the path that leads to death, and comparing what I'm doing now, is not taking care of your body, not taking care of the physical man. If you can't take care of the physical man, then you have a strain on that spiritual man too. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. When you can't love yourself and not love God. You cannot love God and not love yourself. They go hand in hand. So continue to walk that narrow path. No matter how hard it gets, how long it takes for you to reach that goal, you just be prayerful every day, every step, literally every step of the way. If you invite God to be on that path with you, He'll be with you. If you say, God, I don't want you on this path, okay, I'm going to let you go do your thing. But you're going to be back. Okay? You're going to be back. My hat says, God is, therefore I am. Whatever you put behind your I ams, that's what you're claiming. That's what you're making a part of your life. So I am going to get rid of this double chin. I am going to slim and tone my body. I am going to eat healthy. I am going to get my workouts and my walkouts in. I am going to allow Christ to walk with me every step of the way. You're going to make them ugly faces. You're going to be crying. You're going to be sliding down walls. God, I can't do it. God said, yes, you can. As long as I'm with you, you can do it. So I've given God permission to walk with me. Permission to tap me on the shoulder and say, what you doing? Why are you not reading the word? Why are you not spending quality time with me? Why are you on social media for 5 and 6 hours during the day instead of spending that time with me? See, a lot of times we don't want to look in the mirror at ourselves because we really have to look. That's the hard part of looking in the mirror and really seeing the reflection, seeing what's staring back at you. We don't like to look at that because that begins to show us our true self. The word shows you your true self. Allowing God to walk with you shows you your true self. You're going to get weak sometimes. It's okay. You're going to cry a lot of times. It's okay. You're going to want to quit a lot of times. It's okay. But know this. As long as God is with you on that walk of crying and sweating and tears and not wanting to do things, as long as you allow him to walk with you, to guide you where you need to go and where he knows that you should go, baby, you got it. You got it. So I'm going to continue walking with God today because, excuse me, I think I have maybe I want to do it at least an hour. So at least an hour is about 6,000 or so steps. And I do have my treadmill at home. So I don't have an excuse. So if it's too hot, if it's raining or whatever, if I can't walk outside, I can walk inside. I don't have no excuse. I'm my only excuse if I allow it to be. So, let's get healthy. Let's get healthy for God. Because him waking me up this morning was telling me, I'm giving you grace. I'm giving you mercy. You got things to do. You got tests to pass that you haven't passed yet. I'm not going to give you an F. I'm going to give you a continuation. So we better be happy when God says, is this where I'm supposed to be turning in? Lord. Child. Wait, hold on. You know what? I think I'm supposed to walk a little further down. I think. Yeah, I'm about to get lost. In my own city. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go a little further down. So, I'm going to sweat today. There's going to be some good sweat. There's going to be some talks with God sweat today. I just pray that for the person that is experiencing procrastination, the person that experiences laziness. See, I be talking to myself. I ain't a problem. I gotta point it out. I can't talk to you like I'm perfect, cause I ain't. Okay. Let's get it going, y'all. I hope y'all get y'all walk in today. If you don't have a treadmill at your house, walk in place for 30 minutes. Get your steps in. But most of all, eat healthy. Eat healthy. Get your movement in. Because the older, this is what I found. The older you get, as far as me, I'm going to speak for myself. The older I've gotten, it seems like it's harder to keep the weight off, or I got to go a few more steps to, just get back to where I was. It may take a little longer. But guess what? Jesus said, I don't care how long it takes. You want me to come with you? I'm coming with you. So, hey, let's do this. Walk with me. Walk with God. Allow God to walk with you. It's okay. If you like this commentary, and y'all go ahead and check my shorts out. They're usually anywhere from 15 seconds to 60 seconds of inspirational shorts. But if you just like to hear somebody talking like for a long time, like I'm doing right now, it's going to have a message in it though. So I am going to complete my walk within the next 40 minutes or so. And that's a good thing about having this. At least I can see somebody walking behind me. But y'all have a great day. Y'all be blessed. Keep God first in any and everything that you do. He got you. Just believe it.